the 3x3 challenge. We're going to do 3 tweaks in 3 weeks. This is going to be a nutrition focused challenge where we're going to look at small changes that you can try and make, which can hopefully in the longer term and in the short term have quite a big impact. Okay, these are not big drastic sweeping changes to how you approach food. It's not, you know, the latest fad diet. It's really just trying to find those little small tweaks that we can make that hopefully are quite enlightening to you and that you can pick something from and run with it in the future. There are also some really foundational steps if you are new to making changes in your nutrition. For week 1, what we're going to focus on is a more conscious way of eating. Now, that's not trying to be too airy-fairy about it. It's really just being a bit more mindful as you eat. Okay, so with each bite, you're going to put your fork down after it, okay, during your meals. You're going to chew that bite, you're going to contemplate that food. Is it good food? Is it doing the right things for your body? And once you've finished that bite and you've swallowed it, then you can have another bit of food. And the idea is not to, you know, get too hippy-dippy about it. It's really just about slowing you down a little bit, making you consider whether or not that is great food for you, and take that time to just think about that food. The other part is that you're going to eat until you're 80% full. This is something you might have heard of before. It's a big thing in some of the blue zones across the world, which are some of the areas where people live the longest. It takes a while for your gut and your brain to communicate that they're actually full. So we're going to eat until we're 80%, and then we're going to stop. If you need to eat more later, you totally can. But the idea is to just, in that moment of that meal, instead of going to like full 100%, just stop just short, okay? So, first week, conscious eating. A big part of this is gonna be not being distracted whilst eating. So, trying to avoid sitting down in front of the TV to eat. Sit at the table, really focus on your food. Like, you've probably spent time preparing it, and you've spent time focusing on that, so spend time focusing on the actual consumption of the food as well, all right? So we're gonna do 1 week of conscious eating, and that's gonna be the foundation. Now, in the second week, we're gonna have a different challenge. If you want to, you can add that challenge on top of the conscious eating. If you found that the conscious eating wasn't for you, just scrap it. It may not be the right thing for you. You can give it a shot, try it for that 7 days, and then scrap it, move on to the next thing. Or if you felt like it was helpful and it works for you, then you can keep it. Okay, you're not promising yourself that you're going to stick to it for any length of time other than that 7 days. Okay, so I'm not promising you're going to get rid of all belly fat forever. That's not what we're going after here. We're just going after simple, sustainable changes that can hopefully give you some new tools in your toolbox. This nutrition challenge is open to all members of CrossFit Care and Growing. So if you want to get signed up, head to the page that's linked in the email that we sent out. Get your name down there, and then we will send out information in the coming days so that we can get started on Monday the 4th. As we go through the week, we'll keep in touch and we'll see how we're getting on, and then at the end of the week we will have a big meetup online, and we will have a chat through and see what everyone learned from this experience. Just a little bit of a social, bit of a chance to get together and share our experiences over that 7 days. But we want to make sure that throughout that week we're supporting each other. So we're going to use the CrossFit Care and Growing Facebook group. So on the members group, we'll put up a post, and then we can post all of our thoughts, feelings, anxieties, you know, successes, little tips and tricks on there for that week's mission. Okay, 3 weeks, 3 tweaks. Let's give it a shot, guys. Sign up at the link in the email.